Hello, welcome to English class. I am out of the office today, but I didn't want you to miss out on our lesson. So I recorded it here so you can still get the same content. It will be helpful if you had a journal or some type of writing paper or something where you can record your thoughts and something, of course, to write with. That way you can record those thoughts. Our first activity here is our warm-up. Write down what you know about context clues. So what you can do is write your thoughts down on that piece of paper. You can pause the video, and once you have your thoughts down, hit play, and then you can continue with our lesson. Our learning targets. Today I am learning more about context clues so that I can successfully understand unknown words in a text. I know I got it if I can understand what a context clue is and how to use them when reading. Take a look at this range. Where do you feel you best fit? You can mark it down on your page if you feel like you're in the red, maybe in the middle, or you feel pretty confident in the green. So, a context clue is a word or set of words near an unknown word that gives you hints to the meaning of the unknown word. Is this similar to what you wrote down on your paper? So why do we use context clues? Let's try it out. Looking at the image here in the video, what do you think this is? You can write your prediction down on your piece of paper. You can pause this video, and when you're ready to move to the next slide, you can hit play. You can look at it and stare at it and wonder about it, but you'll have a difficult time figuring out what it is. Would it help to see this picture's context? Or in other words, would it help to see the bigger picture? The context of something means the bigger picture of what is going on. The beauty of a context clue. So now you can see what it is. When you looked at the first picture's context, you can easily see that now it's part of the duck's feathers. But at first, it didn't make sense. But looking at that bigger picture, we can see that. It works the same way with unknown words when you're reading. Using context clues doesn't work all the time, but it's a good strategy to quickly make a good guess as to what a word means, especially if you don't have the ability to look it up right that moment. So we're going to try this out with some words. So in the chat, excuse me, we don't have a chat here. So on your page, go ahead and write down your thoughts of what you think this word means. Belfry. So you could think about it all day long and you won't figure it out without doing something. Let's try to look at it in a sentence and use context clues to figure it out. So once you have your prediction written down, we'll move to the next slide. If you need to pause, you can do so and resume the video when ready. Okay, so here it is in context. What context clues can you pull out to use it? The sharply peaked roof of the building is outlined against a sea of other rooftops stretching away into the distance. Nearby is the belfry of a church tower, the Westorian, whose carillon rings out the hours. So what do you think belfry is now? You can write your prediction on your journal page and write down any words that you think were helpful or that you used as context clues to determine what is a belfry now. If you need, you can pause the video, and when you're ready to move to the next slide, you can press play. So when I looked at this passage, I see church tower and carillon rings. So it makes me think of the traditional church architecture, and we know that a lot of them had bells up at the top. So those words are helping me think about what a belfry is. So what do you think it is? If you haven't made your prediction, do so on your page at this time. If you need to pause, you may, and resume the video when you're ready. All right, were you correct? It's a tower where the bells chime. So this is considered a belfry. So for the rest of our lesson, I will get these. There's some games that I had ready for you. Since we don't have breakout rooms in a video, I will get those links to you in the posting here with this video so you can check out those games, and you can use the rest of your time today to work on today's assignments, and especially check to make sure that you've completed lessons 3.01 and 3.02 and passed the 3.02 quiz. I have opened up multiple attempts, so if you need another attempt, you can do so. Also, make sure that you have read to the end of Thursday, March 25th, 1943, an Anne Frank Diary of a Young Girl. The page number that would be is page 74. And of course, work on anything else listed on your plan and anything else that might be overdue, 0, low scored, maybe could use some improvement. So check your grades tab, review any feedback, and work on improving those grades. If you have questions, you can always email me, and when I am able, I will return those with responses. All right, have a wonderful day. I will see you all on Thursday.